is up, everybody, and welcome to one last episode, to the final episode of WWE 2K15. I mean, I know it's kind of crazy that we are finishing this game in one day, but anyways, we are doing the best in the world, aka the hustle, loyalty, and disrespect. And of course, we are at Money in the Bank 2011 as we are doing John Cena and CM Punk. Also, I have one question. Isn't that Punk model similar to his WWE 13 model? Just something I'm kind of nitpicking. Now granted, I know that pretty much later on, we will be seeing some reused models from the previous game. And that was the one thing I forgot to mention about CM Punk, about Triple H on the last episode. And whoopsie-doo ID. You know what I gotta do? I gotta win this match to get on Legend difficulty to get the trophy. Which isn't it surprising? Considering that last episode, I was contemplating about putting this episode to tomorrow, then doing 2K16 on Wednesday, on Tuesday. And then this would leave us. We don't know what that would mean for the rest of the week. Thankfully, we're not going to have this in the next game, where you're going to have to win a match in Legend difficulty. I thought that was a low blow. Ho ho ho! Okay, here we go. Alright, time to lock in. Time to lock in. Wait, where's my signature? Haha! You missed your cue, Cena. Ho ho ho! Here we go! Here we go! Alright, here we go. So far, Cena hasn't reversed the finish yet. Surprising. But we all know it's going to go downhill from here. Uh-oh. He kicked out. Okay. I'm actually wanting to crawl to the ropes. Did we crawl? Yes, we did. Why? More submission holds? Really? Please let this be the end. Oh, he got rope break. Oops, cutscene. Alright, we are back, and boy, that dragged out way too long as we get the second City Savior. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to get a trophy until it's the Survivor Series event, where it's Punk and Del Rio for the WWE Championship. Anyways, this is what we get after the match. Del Rio 2011, CM Punk 2011 to 2012, John Cena's Money in the Bank 2011 attire, that poor sack garbage in John Laurinaitis, and Money in the Bank 2011. Now we are heading off to a match with Rey Mysterio and John Cena on Raw. Oh, and by the way, 2K Lazy strikes with vengeance. Want to know why? Because John Cena has the WrestleMania 27 shoes when during that period, with this match alongside the CM Punk match at Money in the Bank and SummerSlam, he didn't have the white red look like he had at WrestleMania 27. He had the black and white shoes version. So therefore, that's lazy 2K with vengeance. Now, yes, I understand. I believe you can fix it. And because this is another evidence to this is John Cena's attires, green attire from Raw 1000 to SummerSlam, then his Night of Champions attire from his match with CM Punk, as they both have another issue. And of course, Cena during that time period, between when he was feuding with CM Punk, all the way from July to August, he was wearing white shoes. So therefore, that's 2K inaccuracy, striking once again with vengeance. Focus on the signature. Okay. No! Wait. What is that? Well, I mean, at least we did it. We got it. So, and of course, so yeah, the green Cena from July of 2012 to August of 2012 was wearing the white shoes. As we win, and I'll talk more about that in the SummerSlam match. I believe that's coming up next. Before I get to more rants about John Cena's inaccuracy with both the green attire and his Night of Champions attire, from the attire he wore in the match with CM Punk, for what we get after the match, I was correct. Rey Mysterio's 2011 attire alongside the 2011 Raw Arena. Now it's time for SummerSlam. And of course, we are now at SummerSlam. CM Punk, John Cena for the WWE Championship. So back to my Cena attires rant. So of course, the green attire he had from July of 2012 all the way till SummerSlam, both are inaccurate because they have the wrong shoes. As for Night of Champions, he's wearing the wrong attire, considering the attire he had at Night of Champions was the pink attire for breast cancer. I believe that's what it was called. Which I actually kind of miss it, the times when WWE had the middle rope pink, just to support that. As it seems though they got away for it for whatever reason. Does anyone know? I think we will never know. As they got rid of it in October of 2009, they had it in October 2017, and it was never seen again. And since then, I don't know. And of course, as for Punk, his attires are not accurately detailed. And of course, alright, so you now have to do an OMG moment, which I believe it could be any area. Oh, you missed your comeback. And sorry for that sign. I mean that fan. There's got to be some big cliffhanger coming up. And of course, I did do some 2K14 farming for the remaining things, like of course, Undertaker's WrestleMania tires from Defeat the Streak. And of course, the Universe Mode farming to get the unlockable champions. As that was what I was missing. Alright, so we gotta defeat Big Show. Defeat Punk via pinfall. As here we go. Booyah. Let's see what we get after this match. So what we get is Alberto Del Rio from SummerSlam 2011 and the SummerSlam 2011 arena. Now it's time for Punk Cena again on Raw. So of course, you gotta defeat CM Punk. Alright, so what do we get? We got CM Punk SummerSlam 2011 attire. Which, I don't know, but I'm not a fan of this. Considering they should have just put that attire in the SummerSlam match. As far as the unlockable items. I don't know, just my opinion. But now it's time for Night of Champions 2011. Which if I had to assume, it's either going to be Del Rio, Night of Champions attire, or the Night of Champions arena. Let's find out. Alright, so we gotta defeat, I don't know how to pronounce it. We gotta defeat Alberto Del Rio with a submission, with the STF. Oh, think you can beat me? Not on my watch. I accidentally hit stop recording because I was trying to pause the video because there was an ad coming. On the refund. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Gotta try and get him away from the ropes. Right, here we go. Here we go. Oh no. Oh god. This is bad. He's gonna try and get to the ropes. No! God damn it. Screw you, W. Okay. Oh god. Well, I mean, keep in mind, you reversed my STF. Now it's my time to get my win back. And we win. What did we get after the match? Alright, so what did we get after the match? I was right. The Night of Champions 2011 arena. So now it's time for CM Punk and Triple H, which I believe we get both from that match. Let's find. Alright, so we are at Night of Champions 2011. And I believe this is only Triple H's match here in this showcase mode. I believe 2034, that will be WrestleMania 50, because I expect Triple H will have a showcase mode of his at one point. What was that? He wasn't even in the ring. Okay, so do it at ring. Okay. I know what I mean? Yeah. So I guess it's time to do more work, Tim. And I'm pretty sure that's the same yellow tie from WWE 13, I believe. Again. Just nitpicking. And I believe this is a same Triple H tie from... Well, it does look similar to his WWE... Well, I don't know if this looks like his WWE cutscene tie. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So we don't know if this looks like his WWE 13 attire. And I'm actually surprised this match wasn't in 2K25. I mean in 2K26, because I bet many, because when they announced We Right the Wrongs, people were asking, will it be this match from Night of Champions 2011? Although knowing, how could it work? Considering the key figures doing the build-up was John Laurinaitis and Del Rio. And because this was after, and I believe this came about, of course, after Punk lost his chance to get his rematch for the title, he lost in the cash-in at SummerSlam. So Alberto Del Rio, when he lost his #1 contenders match to John Cena. But we win. So what do we get? We get Punk and Triple H's attire from that match. Just spare you the agony. Okay, so we got a damaged Punk modernly. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this Punk attire. For multitude of reasons, you may ask. One, he didn't even have white outsoles doing this match. Which, why couldn't they just use the same attire they gave him in WWE 12? Now granted, I understand he wore the orange attire in this match, but this doesn't look like the attire. Why couldn't they just copy what they did in WWE 2K14? I mean in WWE 12, sorry. I mean, they copied this WWE 13 attire into 2K15. It just doesn't make any sense. But yet, this game makes no sense because Kane had the mask persona. Because I believe this game was probably developed during the time when WWE was building up to SummerSlam 2014. So that explains why Kane doesn't have his corporate attire. And I understand he didn't really have an instrumental part in both the Cena and Punk saga. Well, even though he was feuding with Cena at the time, when Punk was in his title reign. So I guess that's why they didn't put that Cena ladder match win in the showcase mode. Meaning we could have had the 2012 arena, considering 2013 is the base Money in the Bank arena we get right away from the 2013 event. So of course you could have unlocked, and because knowing that could have been the match where you could have unlocked that aforementioned Kane if corporate Kane was his main attire. And even then, you would not be able to edit it and give it... Oh god, I got a signature and Cena's attacking me. Did you just do the you can't see me on me? And yes, it's a good thing I set my target on. Okay, so we gotta defeat Punk via pinfall. I think he's gonna kick out. Lamo A, what did I tell you? He did. And now he's reversing. Alright, so what we got is Hell in a Cell 2011 alongside the CM Punk's attire from that night. Now we're heading off to Survivor Series, meaning you get Punk and Del Rio in the arena. Alright, so you gotta defeat Del Rio via pinfall. Can you follow the script, Del Rio? Follow the script. Oh fuck's sake. Then I'm back. God, I hate ads. They are nothing but a waste of time. I don't know how many times I need to go in there and write my frustration. Because you do realize some of the ads can get you a copyright claim. Whether it's from a television show or whatever. I cannot think of the word commercial. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I figured it out. Commercial. Now this would be a chance to do the GTS, which... I guess this is where this heads to. Alright. Yes, we gotta defeat him by pinfall. Yes, I'm aware. I can't do anything. And again, whose audacity was it to put this trophy in the game? Well, you gotta win. No, I didn't want into WWE. No. No, this is a joke. Oh, God's sakes. Ricardo's in the ring. Do something, ref, you silly cunt. Why didn't you ban his ass? Do something, ref. You're supposed to be an intelligible referee, not letting shit happen with no consequence, with barely any consequences. Alright, so what do we get? We get the Survivor Series 2011 arena and CM Punk from that event. And of course, we are now heading off to July 2012 when CM Punk wrestled the Big Show on Raw. Which, if I had to guess, that's definitely CM Punk's attire from that night. And see, this is where the rant is going to come in about this CM Punk attire. He didn't even wear it that night. He had the same attire he had at Night of Champions. Again, lazy 2K strikes with vengeance. And that this is evident with this right here. Alright, we got Irish Whip him to the corner. And we got the Wrestling Master Trophy. And we forgot to mention, we got the beginning of the record trophy for Survivor Series. For the Survivors. But before we get there, let's see what we get as the reward. And yes, I was correct. We got that Punk attire from that night. Now it's time for Raw 1000. Alright, here we are. Raw 1000. CM Punk and John Cena for the title. And again, this is where the rants are going to come in. As Cena has black shoes he was wearing when he first wore the attire at WrestleMania 28. And they don't even have white details. Like it has in WWE 2K23. What makes it worse? Well, I don't think I see it. What makes it worse is... Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. What makes it worse is he's not even wearing the white shoes. Now, granted, he did go back to the black shoes weeks before in the last couple of weeks before Night of Champions. I do believe. Because I believe he wrestled Del Rio in a match on Raw 2 weeks before the event. And he wore black shoes for that match. I believe he also wore black shoes doing his match with The Miz a week prior. So thank you 2K for the inaccuracy. Inaccuracy, chicken dinner. Okay. Signature time, signature time, signature time. Right, so we need a GTS. Which I believe that's going to trigger a cutscene. Uh-oh. This can't happen. Another GTS. Oh great, another tag team match. Another dragged out tag team match. So I guess I'll see you all when Big Show comes in. Mercifully. And I even forgot to mention, what did we get after this match? Damn it, he tagged out. Alright, tag into Punk. Oh god damn it. He just tagged out. Alright, I'll be right. Alright, he has arrived. Alright, so now we gotta grapple Brian in the corner. Alright, let's do the attitude adjustment. And win by pinfall. And we do. So let's see what we get. Alright, so what do we get? Of course, we got Cena and Punk from July 23rd. Brian 2012 and Big Show from that match. And if I had to guess what you get in that match, CM Punk, Big Show's attire from SummerSlam 2012. And John Cena in the SummerSlam 2012 arena. And all I gotta say is, we are in for a disaster. Because if there's anything worse in this game, it's either tag team matches or handicap matches. And the worst thing is, we have the Xbox 360, the Xbox One Series we gotta go through. I am sorry to say this, but I think they dropped the ball with CM Punk's attire in this game. Because that looks nothing like the attire he wore that night. Let me focus on the target, because Big Show is currently my target. Due to the objective. So, the objective. Come on, Cena. Get out of my way. Big Show is supposed to be my target. Sorry, but they dropped the ball with... Come on, Cena. Big Show is supposed to be mine. Due to the objective. So what was I saying? Oh, yes. They've completely dropped the ball with CM Punk's attire in this game. Because that looks nothing like the attire he wore that night at SummerSlam 2012. Now, Grant, everything just feels inaccurate. Alright, so we gotta do a spring... Come on, why Cena? This isn't supposed to be the time. Alright, so we did do the springboard clothesline. Now we gotta get a signature. But the problem is, John Cena could be an annoyance. And the target system. Keep your hands to yourself. No. No thank you. And plus, you do realize there's a real target. Oh god. This is probably going to drag on too long, which I do apologize. It's just these games and the target system. I didn't say low blow him. I said get him up. And the worst part is, he's back in the wing. Which means, oh god, this is going to be a shit show. I could always sense it. Well, I just got to finish it now. And you know what I could do? I didn't say go for the Anaconda Vice. I wanted to go for the GTS. And I think that's disqualified. No. So, you know what we could do? I think I could do one thing. Is it really true? It's a no disqualification. Hit Big Show with corner signature, but he reverses. Big Show is supposed to be, get out of my way, Cena, you fucking shithead. Okay, this is starting to annoy me. To the point I'm willing to just skip to the part where we beat this annoying fight. This is why I say triple threat matches are the worst thing about this game. Defeat Show via pinfall, but the question is, we're both knocked out. And Cena is in the ring. And he's now targeting me. I hate this match so much. But wait, it gets worse because we do have the Survivor Series triple threat match to go through. Which means the competition of what is the worst triple threat match in the game, because triple threat matches are annoying. And you can guess what is my issue with triple threat matches. And it starts with the target system. Like example, I'm trying to get John Cena out of the frame. Just so I can go pin Big Show. Considering the objective is to pin Big Show. And then what happens? He kicks out. And then he gets his signature alongside Cena. Which, yep, that is a recipe for disaster. To the point I may just have to skip to the part that we get done with this match. And we can move on. So I believe we have Night of Champions coming up next. Because obviously we do have Hell in a Cell. We got Survivor Series. I mean, oh god, he's got that finisher. I think it's probably for the best. He gets his signature, his finisher off on the Big Show. But that means we got to get Big Show down. And even then, he's got a finisher. So of course it says beat Big Show via pinfall. Just do your goddamn move, Cena. Just so I can get ready to get you away from him so I can end this match in a hurry. Count faster and get me out of this shithole. If he kicks out, I'm skipping mercilessly. This is why I say I hate triple threat matches. But wait! It gets worse! As we'll find out on the Survivor Series part, as we're now heading off to Night of Champions, I believe. Alright, so what we get after the match? Simple. And because it's one I predicted. Big Show and CM Punk's SummerSlam attire alongside the SummerSlam arena. And I bet we get Night of Champions 2012 and the CM Punk attire. And of course, we don't get the pink Cena because 2K is very lazy. Alright, here we go. And you need critical damage CM Punk. Alright, so what happens next? Alright, so it's time to lock in. Alright. Jesus, it's crazy to think Cena was pulling moves out this night. However, the match would end in a controversy finish. And also, another detail I also noticed on the Night of Champions, but it's with the Night of Champions 2012 arena, that it doesn't have the middle rope pink. They had it in WWE 2K20, not 2K20, in 2K19. So much more laziness coming in the part of 2K26, in 2K19, I mean in 2K15, sorry. I keep forgetting which one is which. Grapple Punk in the corner. Well, I mean, if he would stop reversing. And also, I forgot to mention, we did get the Wrestling Master Trophy. As I'll show you what it looks like after this match. Wait, it said Grapple Punk in the corner. Unless we're going backwards. Irish. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. You said. Oh, wait. While he's approach Punk roll and press A. I am, but something is wrong. Okay, this is starting to get confusing. Oh, great, he's reversing. I'm trying to figure out what I have to do. Okay, finally, we figured it out. Alright, so what did we get? We get the Night of Champions 2012, the Arena, and CM Punk. Now, you may ask, what is the Wrestling Master Trophy? And that is complete 50% of the objectives. And of course, like I mentioned with the other games, there was also trophy farming. Even though it's not going to mean much, because some are going to be difficult, and the services are pretty much dead at this point. So now, let's get to... Okay, so Critical Damage Punk. And I don't think they got his Hell in a Cell tie right, because I just don't think it's accurate. And you may ask, what makes me think that? Because I'm asking, where's the details that is on the 2K25 version of this? I mean the 2K26 version of it. Because I do have it from the community creation. And I don't see any of the Halloween details. So meaning another inaccuracy strikes with vengeance. And it's not only this match. I'm pretty sure the next match is also going to have it. Because of course we have the match with John Cena on Raw. In November of 2012. And of course this was after Punk was taken out the Survivor Series traditional tag team match. Because originally he was going to be on the on Team Sig. He was going to have his own team versus Team Foley. But then Ryback was on the team. And then of course, I believe this was the original plan. Before Cena got being cleared to return to the ring. I believe derailed the plans. Unless this was the plan to take them both out once Cena was cleared to go. Oh, instead of doing the triple threat at TLC. Meaning who would have Team Hell No wrestled? Because I'm pretty sure it would have been Orton and Team Hell No. Alright, so we gotta go catch CM Punk. Performance Shell Shock. Alright, here we are. Damage Punk moderately. Yeah. It's... Alright, here we go. STF. Win by a pinfall after using an attitude adjustment. Alright, so is that it? Let's find out. Oh, we've also done by Cena. Alright, so we gotta hit Ryback with a corner signature. Which I think we all know how we can do it. Here we go! Alright, the feet. Oh god. Oh god. He's kicking out. Because he's got a fucking comeback. And Ryback could be getting back to his feet. Because he's got that comeback. Ugh. Fuck you, Cena. Just lose already, Cena. And plus, Ryback could be heading back to his feet at any moment. Just lose the match. If he kicks out one, oh god, he's back to his feet. Right, I'll be right back because this shit is pissing me off. I'm here to tell you that this was by far worse than the SummerSlam Triple Threat. But because this is what we get after that, as we get both attires, all three attires from the match in the Survivor Series 2012 arena. So that means we have the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and the match on Monday Night Raw. Alright, we have The Rock versus CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. Why are you in the ring, Paul Heyman? Do something, referee. Wait, you cannot let this all fly forever. Oh, here we go. Lock in. Lock and ready. And also, I don't think you can do Elimination Chamber matches in the 2013 arena because you're stuck with the 2014 arena. And then, of course, you can't do the Royal Rumble match in the 2013 arena. I don't think. But I think that's kind of lame. Yeah. I don't want to see you run. I want to lock you in for the people's elbow. Another people... Oh, God. He's reversing. Here we go with the reversals. For Mr. CM Punk. I can't do anything because he's in the way. Ugh. Am I going to have to pause the match? Am I going to have to skip this match and just go to the next match? I don't know. I'm just getting frustrated. Unless it's just me saying, hey, I just want to get off this game and get ready for tomorrow. Considering we have WWE 2K16. And then, of course, work on a wrap-off line and maybe start edit and then finish up the final few parts of SmackDown. Considering, of course, I do have the main event to work on. And of course, the segment prior to the main event and the backstage promos. Was heading in before our main event match. As we win. Alright, we are at the Elimination Chamber. And guys, we are doing The Rock versus CM Punk. Okay, maybe not. And you got to critical damage him. On. Alright, here we go. It's time to open up. Time to get ready. Alright, so we gotta do a rock bottom and win by pinfall. And we did it. Time for the last one. So what we get after the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber match is Rock and the Royal Rumble Arena from 2013 alongside Punk's Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble 2013 attires and the Elimination Chamber 2013 arena. Now it's time for the last match of tonight of this series, and that is CM Punk, John Cena, Dallas, Texas. Winner goes on to WrestleMania to challenge for the WWE Championship. Alright, so critically damaged Punk. Oh yeah? Because guess what's going to happen? Not on my watch, Phil. Now we gotta get him at critical damage. But this is not gonna go well. So we gotta do an STF. Well, I mean, if he's reversing, how is it going to be possible to do an STF? Oh God, he's got a signature. Oh God, he's going to do something. Oh God. Let me do something, Phil. Okay, I think I've got to do a comeback. Comeback, please. Don't just stand around. Oh God, he's gonna win. No, this is not happening. I will not let this series end on a whimper. So I believe, alright, time to get ready. Get ready. Alright. Oh God, he's gonna win. What are you doing, Cena? You should be focusing on getting Punk ready for the STF, but knowing he's going to reverse it. Alright, time to do the attitude adjustment and end this series on a bang. On a high note. And we win, so I guess that's it. So here's what we get after the showcase mode is we get the hostile loyalty disrespect and for beating it on legend difficulty. Cause that does it for showcase mode. Thanks for watching this series, and I'll see you all tomorrow for when we beat WWE 2K16 in one playthrough. Until then, thanks for watching.